Hi, my name's Dave Levy. I'm a website development engineer over in ET Web Development Consulting Chapter. And the reason that I'm making this video today is because Acquia has been selected to be ASU's new website hosting platform. Acquia is spelled A-C-Q-U-I-A, and so you can go to acquia.com and take a look at their site. They specialize in Drupal CMS hosting. In fact, they don't even host WordPress sites, only Drupal sites. So this is important if you happen to be one of the few sites that uses WordPress to as a content management system for your ASU site. You will need to secure your own hosting platform before our Pantheon contract runs out in May of 2025. There's also, it's out of my scope of work, but there is various approval processes in place for selecting hosting platforms for ASU involving data governance and reliability and security. I'll try to put some links down below, so if that is your situation, you can get started in finding a new home. So Acquia, in cooperation with us, ASU, are going to begin to migrate sites from our former hosting provider in Pantheon. Whoop, lift them up, slide them over into our new hosting provider, Acquia, starting in March of 2025. So we hope to be completely migrated over no later than May of 2025, and I believe mid-March is when the first sites are going to be migrated over. They'll be migrated over in batches. The first batch will be small just to make sure that everything's good to go, and then those batches will be bigger and bigger. Acquia is going to be sending us a schedule so that we know specifically which sites will be migrated when. That way we can coordinate those freeze windows so that your site can freeze content, we migrate it over, and then unfreeze content. You can continue to edit your site. So for users that log into the Drupal CMS and they're editing text and headers and uploading images and content in the Drupal backend, you may not notice much difference in the Drupal backend as far as that's concerned. Now, more advanced users who are writing code and pushing configs from dev to test to live, those kinds of users, the more advanced users, there's going to be changes to how those processes are implemented. There is a path forward, and so we'll be releasing lots of videos on how to use our new process, our new procedures for that. If you want to learn more about Acquia, they have a slew of videos on YouTube, and there is Acquia Academy. However, just realize that you might not need to explore super deeply into Acquia documentation and whatnot. So for that reason, we're going to be releasing these shorter videos that are more laser focused as to what you're going to need to know to get the ball rolling in Acquia as an ASU employee, faculty, staff, and the like. So you might want to just get started and hop in there and take a look at Acquia, and that's great. I am in the same boat, but just know that the process for provisioning your user account with ASU is being developed right now. Ultimately, what it's going to be is you're going to go to a web page and fill out a form and say, hey, I need access to Acquia. We'll ask you some questions, and then don't worry about it behind the scenes. We will provision your user account with the appropriate roles. We'll add you to a group, and you'll be off to the races, able to access your existing sites or create new sites. There's going to be a lot more on how to do that with the demonstration coming up, but the process is not quite complete yet. So just stay tuned for another video that gets released that'll demonstrate how to get started with Acquia using your ASU right.